6'4", over 550 pounds.
Making his way to the ring from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds,
Yokozuna, very familiar with success at WrestleMania. Defeated Bret Hart for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 9.
Yeah, but Yoko also owns the dubious distinction of being the only man to win and lose the WWE title at the same WrestleMania.
I'd venture to say that Yokozuna plans on winning here tonight.
If I had to guess, I'd wager this thing gets ugly fast.
Imagine all the weight of Yokozuna crashing down on you.
It's a reality for anyone in the ring with Yokozuna. The Queen has arrived.
And boy, does she know how to make an entrance.
and his opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
It is always the main event when the Queen is involved.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair competed in the first ever women's main event match in WrestleMania history. She has stolen the show on multiple occasions, including her tremendous match against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 39.
Many folks believe, myself included, it is not really WrestleMania until Charlotte Flair enters the ring.
Whether you like it or not, no one can measure up to Charlotte Flair. She was bred for this business and has become the absolute pinnacle.
She really is the biggest challenge there is in this women's division.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
Here we go, and one of these competitors is going to end up locked inside that casket.
You really got to hope neither athlete has claustrophobia, because there's not a whole lot of room in that pine box.
I think that's the least of their concerns, Saxton. This type of match can devolve into chaos real fast. Double axe handle smash.
She's able to evade.
Oh, stomping away. Oh, strong knee connects.
This is just nasty.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room here.
Charlotte's got to get it together to avoid disaster.
Being placed in the corner here. That could make an opening for her.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Ooh, man, what a hit.
And Yokozuna is revving this crowd up.
Back into the ring now. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this. Calculating the next move here.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Setting up for something here.
Uh-oh. No! Lights out, face first.
An overbearing assault on Charlotte now.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Any tips for keeping yourself out of that casket when you're competing in this kind of match, Corey?
Yeah, when you need to, run away. I'm not kidding. Keeping a healthy distance between you and your potential final resting place is the best thing you can do sometimes.
Uh-oh.
Stops the attack with a hit to the gut.
Countering each other again and again.
Ouch. From behind. Back suplex. That had to have taken an incredible amount of leverage to pull off on someone so much bigger.
Ooh! No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
Guess she was looking for her old pal named Kendo under there.
He almost got caught by that one.
Simple but effective leg drop.
This is why so many live in fear of Yokozuna. This is how he's dominated so much. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing. The Queen is looking to put this thing away.
Figure four locked in. She's got a bridge, Corey. Figure. Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here. To the arm. Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow to the face.
Sliding out of danger there.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh, no, 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 no. He lost some of her stamina at this stage.
This late in the match, though, I don't know what else you'd expect.
No, oh man, like getting hit by a brick wall.
Ooh! The arm getting pummeled.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Oh, easy.
Oh, yikes, a stomp to the guts.
High level of offense on display from Yokozuna.
This is where Charlotte will be tested.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Competition at its finest. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, these competitors are refusing to back down, and that's what everyone loves to see.
Targeting the arm now. And Yokozuna seems to be wavering after that.
And just a case of Charlotte displaying her natural abilities.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
She's got a chair, and her opponent is in her sights.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Call your shot over the left field wall. Somebody's thinking about swinging for the fences.
From the top.
Able to make a timely escape.
back into the ring.
Now heading outside.
She's heading outside the ring now.
This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
You ready to evacuate, gentlemen?
She turns that attack away.
All her tools on display. The blessing of having the genetics of a Charlotte Flair shown through on that one.
Punching their way out of that one.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. It is absolutely deafening in the building right now.
Climbing up those ropes now. Uh-oh.
Way too high.
Diving moonsaults. And Charlotte continues to pick apart the competition.
Yoko has to be sensing things slipping away.
Steering clear there.
Big clothesline.
Oh, no.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent, they survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. This is a situation you want to avoid. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Just a continuous rush on Charlotte here. Yoko says this one's over. Standing bonsai drop.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
As their opponent almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
They did it. They survived for now.
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
Sliding into the ring now.
Cutting up the offense with a nasty chop block.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Oh, man. Turned it into a statement DDT. Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
She's ready to take this match to the outside.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Charlotte trying to withstand this surge.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Charlotte showing she's not out of it.
The U-turn Charlotte needed in this match could have been that right there.
Oh, nice balance.
Into a double knee drop.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Got the front face lock applied. Nice suplex. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Headbutt by the big man. This is not going to be pretty. Dragging his opponent to the corner, taking his time up to the second rope, and the
Bullseye drop. Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
And enters back into the ring. Oh, kick right to the gut. Boot right to the throat.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
And he heads back into the ring.
She knew how to evade that.
Shoulder right to the knee. The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Here we go. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
What's going on here?
Something strange and unusual. Rapid fire Samoan drop. Painful attack focused on the chest. She better have the ice bath ready for after this match.
Yeah, her ribs really have to be hurting now, guys. Racking up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Good night.
Able to slip out of that one.
Like a brick wall running into you.
And Charlotte is being controlled here.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan. Oh, man! Intercepted the attack with a kick to the face.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
Slamming the lid shut, and there's the winner.
What an unbelievable battle.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Quite literally, the final nail in the coffin, gentlemen.
No one wants to be put in a casket before their time, and they have to be upset about it.
Upset? I'd be crying by now.
Well, Saxton, you cry when your nightlight runs out of batteries.
The bell is tolled, and this match is now official. This is a casket match. The only way to win is to get your opponent into that casket and slam the lid shut on him.
A grim task that is much easier said than done. It's going to take a ton of determination and brutal offense to wear your opponent down to the point where you can seal them inside that casket.
Do you have to make it sound so spooky?
Takes out the knee. Oh, deafening blow to the chest. And she quickly turned that around.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Oh, nice balance. Into the knee drop. Assault on the lower back.
Oh, it is trapped now and just an
Elbow to the face.
Got to be agonizing for the arm.
Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off.
Onto the back of the neck.
Oh, right into a counter.
Yokozuna's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
It's time for Yokozuna to take advantage of the misstep and take command. submission here, guys.
Boston crap.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Only the sickest superstars have ever actively wanted to be in a match like this, but once you are, you have to get into a dark mindset.
When it comes to a casket match, it all boils down to a matter of who can be the most sadistic superstar in the match. Losing this one can change you forever. Oh, look at this. Trapped now and just a
Elbow to the face.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Returning back to the ring.
into the casket they go. Oh, no. Rest in pieces. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
This one's heading to the outside.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Bringing a steel chair into play here. Nice job dodging contact there.
And Yokozuna got caught cold there, not the way he planned it.
The Queen landing an impressive attack, trying to dominate the opposition. Oh!
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Yokozuna's pushing back now.
This could be the turning point for him. It could be the start of a rally.
Dropping their opponent into the casket. This could be over.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
She continues to fight off her opponent.
Pow! Bang! Crucial counter there.
Trading counters here. As graceful as it was damaging, Flair with absolute cruel intentions.
Into the ring again now. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
Sky high.
All the way down to the floor.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Belly to belly. Vicious. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
The Queen strikes with the big boot. A narrow escape. Charlotte measuring her opponent.
Oh, knee drop.
Woo!
He's in a bit of agony now.
Yeah, as the Queen no doubt wanted to put her in her place a little more emphatically that time.
Ah, jeez. It is unbelievable what these athletes have been putting each other through.
Absolutely pushing each other beyond any normal human's limits.
Here it comes.
Ooh, nice hip drop.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Uh-oh. High angle belly to back suplex. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. Carefully measured knee drop.
Just rake in the face.
What a nasty, nasty move.
Into the chop block, a debilitating counter there. Totally helpless at the moment. She had that scouted.
Back into the ring now.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
She's bringing the fight outside.
And the Queen hits a spear.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it. Whoa, turn that kendo stick into a lawn dart.
Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick? He's struggling to stay in this thing.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
And there's Yokozuna dealing out even more damage.
Yeah, Yokozuna somehow gains an advantage despite everything he's been through.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Oh, he flips that around. That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
Oh, no, get out of there.
Doing their best.
They may survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Flair delivering the chop.
Natural selection.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
What a match. What a match. We've got a struggle on our hands to close. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Looking to explore things ringside now. She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
I have no clue how much longer it needs to be done on this one, but we have a shovel now.
Here we go again.
Ooh, nice hip drop. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Oh no, now that he has the kendo stick, I definitely do not want to be in his path of destruction. Oh no, they're coming this way.
Cuts the attack off.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Caught in a bad spot. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
They did it. They survived for now.
We're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
She goes back into the ring. And he stops that offense.
Carefully measured knee drop.
The WWE Universe showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight.
It knew what was coming there. Gets lifted into position.
So-called dentist.
much to worry about. Charlotte has fighting mind.
From the top.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
And an answer from her. Headed back into the ring.
Saying not today. The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Casket, but the opponent is...
And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
The casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
There's only one of two ways this casket match could have ended, and they got to be happy that they're the one walking away tonight.
This is a match type that no sane superstar ever wants to go through. A casket match. Brutality, savagery, absolute terror. All of those are considered positive qualities to have in a match like this.
Anything goes, all in service of tossing your opponent into the casket and shutting the lid tight.
We could be witnessing someone's funeral tonight.
Oh my! Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Evasive maneuvering there.
Chop! Being carried around now. Finds a way to get out of it, and that indecisiveness proved to be costly.
Sharp elbow.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Piercing the throat.
Oh, and fights back.
The anticipation only building as that casket remains empty and waiting.
She countered that into her own offense. Someone's final resting place looming ringside. Corey, what's going through the mind of the...
Lift off!
And avoids taking any damage. Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Picked up and being carried around now.
And as their opponent slammed into the casket.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. And she's coming back to the ring now. The big man, Yokozuna. The big leg drop by Yoko.
Tremendous athleticism from Yokozuna.
Unique as they come, they broke the mold with him, Saxton.
Backfire into a DDT.
Charlotte might Figure forehead.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
We've got and they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Now bringing her fury to ringside.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power. Side slam. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
She's got a chair, and I don't think I'll be able to watch what's to come.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Looks like that really got him there.
Charlotte showing an aggression that won't be contained.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Oh, man. Lift it up. What's next? Oh, right under the casket. That had to hurt. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Shovel in hand, carnage in his eyes. This is no good. She escapes the attack.
Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Uh-oh. I don't know what she has planned with that kendo stick. Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut. Steered away there.
What a display of strength here.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
That was the brilliant mind of Charlotte on display, working in tandem with her natural, God-given talent.
Nasty chop delivered by Sean. Natural selection. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
And a beautiful swanton.
The front face lock applied. Nice suplex.
Momentum is all with the queen now.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
Sit out powerbomb.
And no one could have predicted the lengths these superstars would go to steal the show tonight.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. Making way towards the top rope.
On jelly legs, about to stumble.
Lift off.
Through the air. And connects.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
What power. Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Flair is making the opposition bow down.
Ooh, avoided the attack with a nasty chop block.
You saw that coming.
Oh, taken down in one fell swoop.
Boom! Reversal! And that turns things around.
using the elbow to escape the attack. He averts the offense.
Not looking good. In this position, punishing power slam. Charlotte's keeping the pressure on.
But Yokozuna can't. Charlotte Flair looking to cinch in the figure 4 leg lock. Can she bridge through?
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Brutal forearm.
Uh-oh.
What a reversal.
Yokozuna's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
But Yokozuna still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
Yokozuna getting worked on right now.
Charlotte exhibiting that genetic superiority. Sharp elbow.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope at the top.
Whoa, look out. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Stalking here could be a prelude to something big.
Forward to that attack with a European uppercut. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there. We might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table. Everyone watching this is on pins and needles. What a match.
A battle for the ages. You can't help but get amped.
Oh, man. Might as well be in the batting cage now. Oof. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that. Got out of the way that time. Clothesline! Off with their head. Just a relentless assault from Yokozuna.
Charlotte's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here. As their opponent almost into the casket, and now they are. All you got to do is shut the lid.
Looks like he's coming back in. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Oh, here we go.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Once more, setting it up.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
He quickly slides into the ring. And this one could be moving to ringside.
She gets around the attack.
Bang! A consistent attack being mounted on Flair.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
Uses an elbow to disrupt.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Figure 4 locked in. Charlotte gonna look for the bridge.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
He dodges out of danger.
Not a good spot to be in.
Dumped into the casket. Now slam the lid and this one's over. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
Nothing Charlotte loves more than...
Whoa! You know what? Good riddance. That's what you get for taking the focus off of your opponent.
Yokozuna on the move. Devastating leg drop. Try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And goes back into the ring here.
Jeez, it's like they're beating a dead horse.
Momentum is really on Yokozuna's side.
Charlotte needs to find a way to reverse her fortunes. Anything can happen in WWE, and this audience is seeing that firsthand.
The entire WWE Universe is going to have to pick their jaws off the floor after this one's done. It's out of the way of that one.
Oh, yeah, that's got it.
Get yourself out of harm. Flair delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection. Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket. Boom!
Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close the lid.
Desperately.
They did it. They survived for now.
Going to be breathing a sigh of relief. He wants this fight on the outside.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Now we're talking. This sledgehammer might be what decides this match.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Oh, goodness, that looked bad.
Contact into the steel steps.
Got out of there at the perfect time. Boom!
Uh-oh. Counters!
Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket. Can't believe they actually made it out of the casket. Oh, gosh, that hurt.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
Off
coming
on
next.
the shoulders.
Oh, no.
Backpack stunner. Driven into the steel steps.
Bam! Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Spear by the Queen. He just flipped the script there. Right into the swift chop block.
What's she looking for under the ring?
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and natural selection.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
And now thrown back into the ring. And Charlotte setting herself up top.
looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Charlotte's really turning it up.
That's out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
They did it. They survived for now.
Got to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Targeting the throat there.
Hoisted up high here.
Dropped face first onto the casket. She dodges out of the way.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Getting tossed. Good defense there.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble. Stiff headline.
Look at this. This can't be good. Leg drop.
It's effective.
Right to the throat. And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Charlotte's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Got them off their feet here.
And
Slam down the casket with authority.
trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way.
And the lid has been shut.
R.I.P.
Here is your winner, Yokozuna!
What a win here in this casket match.
You see the expression of relief, the relief of avoiding the pitch black of the coffin.
There's only one way to win this match. Place your opponent in the casket, close the lid.
Which means anything goes, and you do whatever it takes to get the job done. But win or lose, a casket match is the type of thing that fundamentally changes a person.
The fact is definitely something to keep in mind as this thing gets underway. What are they doing here?
Hard to grab or apply a proper hold after a move like that.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
And she's returning fire.
Working to neutralize that arm.
Turns that in his favor.
Oh, man.
And Charlotte's ego brought back down to earth there.
Yokozuna proving to be a bulldozer that won't be stopped. Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Dumped onto the casket.
He's making his way to ringside now. And saw what was coming there. To the throat.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps. This type of match can prey on all of your fears. Corey, how does a competitor avoid becoming the victim and leave here victorious?
Be methodical. Execute a strategy that does not require a lot of high risk. Land heavy shots, and when the opening presents itself, make a move to get them in the casket and close that lid.
Just a relentless assault from Yokozuna.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here. He went for the shovel, and this might just turn from a match to a burial.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Ouch. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
The superstar's lifeless body.
Doing their... And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
That's what she gets for turning her attention away from this match.
Yokozuna on the move. Uh-oh.
She fights back with the counter.
Charlotte showing how much punishment she can withstand before dishing out some of her own.
She's able to turn things around, and she might be back in it.
Has control of their opponent.
Fall away slam into a kip up. The showstopper.
Charlotte Flair sizing up her opponent. There's a handspring. Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Bullseye. Hoisted up high here.
Has their opponent almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid. Heading back to the ring.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring. Oh my God, picture perfect backbreaker.
Coming down hard on the smaller, almost dagger-like knee.
Knee drop hits the mark.
Yokozuna's not looking as imposing or unstoppable after absorbing that attack.
And there's that ruthless streak of Charlotte's already just flowing out of her. That's that's gonna sting.
And he avoids what was coming.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Hey, don't come over here.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'll stop him. Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Oh, no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in? Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off.
Ooh, how about you take a shovel across your dome?
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Sliding back in under the ropes here. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
Yokozuna feeling a sense of confidence.
Whoa, serves him up there. Maybe that'll change his attitude.
Planning something big here.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening.
Up high. Whoa, what a landing. The airtime, the fearlessness.
Charlotte Flair steps through. Here we go, figure eight. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve to put the pedal to the metal. Eludes the attack.
Into the casket they go.
Oh no, rest in pieces. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Not a good spot to be in. And the fighting back gets them out of a precarious position. He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
An onslaught of offense from Flair.
The Queen is holding the leverage in this match.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Yokozuna able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match? The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
And she wisely heads back to the ring. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Jaw-shattering boot. And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
Yokozuna needs to reassert himself back in this match. Yokozuna with a massively jarring headbutt. But it appears Yokozuna with more destruction on the mind from the middle rope.
Bonsai drop.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. Oh, God, right to the cranium.
She managed to avoid that.
Charlotte continuing to execute her game plan to devastating results.
Beautiful execution based. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. I can't believe this. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
We have our brave winner in this grueling casket match.
The things you have to do, the depths of your soul you need to dig into in order to win a casket match. I don't envy this superstar at all.
No count out or disqualification in this one. The only way to win is to put your opponent in the casket and shut the lid. Pinfalls and submissions mean nothing.
Hard for the focus to not be on the casket because this environment is all about embracing chaos and horror.
Boom, what impact! Lands the elbow. And she reversed it.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good. Sharp elbow. Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
He manages to slip out of the way.
Turning the tables.
Shows great wherewithal there. Woo, well measured.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. On a big boot by Charlotte.
Into the knee drop.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup? What will give either superstar the
To the sky.
crash landing? She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Scoop slam. Charlotte Flair measuring her up.
Ah, the knee right to the face.
Swanton.
Oh, man.
Charlotte turning the tide to her favor.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder him. Boom. Ooh.
Aggressive display leaves Yokozuna reeling.
Up and...
Wheelbarrow face buster.
Man, Charlotte Flair sizing up her opponent. There's a handspring.
Handspring clothesline.
That's why you don't step to the queen.
Taking things back into the ring.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Lifted and completely helpless here. Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt.
Clawing at the opponent's face. Be careful not to get disqualified.
The patience of Charlotte being tested there, but as we know, she can get mean real quick.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Man, what timing on that counter.
From behind. chucked right out of the ring.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here? A running swanton.
Oh my gosh!
He counters with a great reversal. She turns it around with the reversal. Ooh! Wicked chop. Big boot. This is a situation you want to avoid. Oh! Simple but effective leg drop.
That's the kind of athleticism opponents do not expect to see from Yokozuna.
A man his size shouldn't move like that, Saxton, but Yokozuna, he's one of a kind. Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the lid. They did it. They survived for now.
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
No idea where this one's heading. Oh my goodness! Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. You saw that one coming. Taken down.
No idea how he's even able to continue in this match.
Charlotte Flair. The first step is the figure four, and Charlotte now bridging up.
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind. Maneuvers out of the way.
Like a brick wall run.
Yoko says this one's over.
Oh! Bonsai drop.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
And now he's back into the ring. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Delivers an axe handle. Calculating the next move here.
Plummeting face first on top of the casket.
We're about to see. Ooh, nice hip drop.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Right across the larynx.
And Yokozuna still able to be the aggressor there.
Yokozuna courageously fighting through, closing the gap on the competition.
Charlotte is losing grasp of this match now.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan.
The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room.
Reigns down at elbow retaliation. That hurt. Oh, great wherewithal there. I don't know what they're looking for here.
You know, I've always been curious about the versatility of shovels.
Oh, bashing the grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
Jumping knee strike finds the mark.
And his head is becoming a bigger target. He quickly gets out of dodge.
Oh, right to the throat. Boom.
twisted chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. And now the Hunter has a weak prey about to...
Here we go.
Ooh, what a moonsault.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the willpower these superstars are showing. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Counters to gain the advantage.
Oof.
Got them off their feet here.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Nice scoop slam.
Tossed back into the ring.
A colossal headbutt from Yokozuna, and the big man looking to end it all right here. Yoko making the climb to the middle rope. Bonsai drop. Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. Oof, hip attack. Unpleasant view there. Incredible reversal into a DDT.
Watch this display of power.
And a sit-out powerbomb.
Thunderous impact. And the core taking on some damage.
Long chop. He gets sent straight down to the floor. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
And she's pulled out a steel chair. That could be an equalizer inside the ring. Nice takedown there.
Charlotte measuring her fallen opponent.
Ooh, a well-placed knee drop to the skull.
Able to save herself there.
What power!
Ooh.
Wards that off. What a response!
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
She's going under the ring now.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Oh, kendo stick right to the head. Charlotte now showing off her wide arsenal.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off.
Oh, Charlotte Flair! Can she bridge into the figure eight? She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Totally helpless at the moment. Powerbomb!
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. continues to damage the leg.
He has a fixation with taking the legs out in this match.
Got the underhook. Nice standing backbreaker and takedown.
Put down face first.
And so much damage has been done to the head here. This is looking grim.
Yeah, I really don't like the looks of this. Can we get medical attention out here?
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Baseball bat. I know that'll bruise the hell out of you. Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that.
And a heinous attack to the knee. Body slam. Yokozuna getting worked on right now.
Charlotte displaying all of her ability.
And inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Oh, man. Charlotte Flair stepping into the figure four. Can she complete the bridge?
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her. Looking for the power slam. Their opponent has other plans.
Are you kidding me?
At last, he's keeping that string of offense in check.
But Yokozuna still has to do more to get this fully in his favor. Boom!
Running swanton.
Charlotte maintaining a ruthless attack.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
Charlotte with the spear.
Whip back into the ring.
Yokozuna commanding respect from all in attendance.
Punishing.
Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Flair is making the opposition bow down. Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying.
And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
The chills begin to calm as the casket match has come to an end.
Being put down to your final resting place. Now the hearse is on the way and your flowers are being delivered.
Here we go, and one of these competitors is going to end up trapped inside that casket.
There's definitely an eerie feeling in the arena tonight. It's just metaphorical, but that casket seems to hold bigger implications for these two.
I don't think anyone wants to end up in a casket before their time.
Lift it up. What's next?
Just dumping their opponent on top of the closed casket.
And now headed to the outside. A quick reversal from her.
Dodges away.
Oh, he scouted that one. defense from him. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Spine first onto the casket. I don't know about you, but I think I might rather be inside.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Man.
Yokozuna feeling the energy from this crowd.
I think she just really felt that one.
And Yokozuna just unleashed all his ruthlessness with that attack.
And they were just sent flying on that one. And Charlotte can't find an answer for these attacks.
Charlotte trying to withstand this surge.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
Axe handle finds its target.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Under the ropes and back into the ring. Oh, into the casket they go.
Oh no, rest in pieces. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. He's making his way to ringside now.
If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
High level of offense on display from Yokozuna.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here.
There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance. Maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to. Stiff elbow will break that up.
Looks like he knew what was coming up. Big elbow. Shot to the head. That can't feel good. Oh. Oh.
She counters it.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
He gets back into the ring.
Right to the throat. Great move.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Can you believe this?
I love it.
It has to be demoralizing to just get slapped like that. Flair delivering the chop, followed by natural selection. Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Oh, God.
Made it out of the casket.
Back in the ring.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Doing their best.
They did it. They survived for now.
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
They'll take things into the ring.
Clothesline. And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Up high, cross body.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
But
Charlotte Flair setting up into a
clothesline. amazing. Right there, Charlotte showed that picture-perfect combination of domination. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
She'll take things into the ring.
Like John Henry swinging the hammer like that. No good things come from a sledgehammer being part of the equation. And something tells me she is very aware of that.
I don't know how there's anything left in these superstars' bodies.
Yeah, the tank is being emptied tonight. Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Back into the ring here.
Oh, and a clothesline.
She dodges out of the way.
Yoko says this one's over.
I hope you like pancakes. The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Big boot.
Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Yokozuna is clearly in control.
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in peace. Trying to force the casket closed to end. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
Reverses the move into a DDT.
Stepping through.
Here's the figure 4.
Yeah, now she's got a bridge into the figure 8 if she can do it. She's going to put this one away. And there it is. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent...
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And here we go, returning to the ring.
Propped up in the corner.
Ooh, he fends that off. Not looking good in this position. Lands face first. Kick to the abdomen.
And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. My God, enough!
Just bashing them with that hammer. Oh, my God.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
To the breadbasket for their troubles.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection. Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. Look out.
Oh, she missed. Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Looks like she's heading back into the ring.
Sends her opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not.
And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
The casket has been closed, both literally and figuratively.
A grim victory here, having laid to rest the opposition.
Imagine entering a battle where your destiny is tied to closing the top of a casket.
Think of the disdain you must clutch to for another individual where you have to get them in a closed casket.
It's what nightmares are made of. The images of you being put in a casket just replay in your mind on a loop.
Oh, hip drop.
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task.
Galinda's aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Just how desperate do you have to be? Why not a fair fight, huh? Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Leading her into the corner now.
Running hip attack, what impact?
A consistent attack being mounted on Flair.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
She manages to reverse it.
Timed his defense perfectly. Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Countering that offense. We know there are no rules. We know you have to incapacitate your opponent. But how do you battle with the casket so near?
You can't obsess over your own mortality. If you get distracted thinking about the great beyond, you'll find yourself in the back of a hearse by the end of the night.
He gets into the ring. Caught in a bad spot.
As their opponent almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Release German. Leg drop. It's effective. An attack of monstrous proportions by Yokozuna.
What's he hoping to find down there?
We've seen the sledgehammer many times before, and it has never been a pretty sight.
Planted with a neck breaker.
Oh, look at this trap now and just an
Elbow to the face. And he turned it around.
one counter met by another.
Bang! A reversal. Well scouted. Lands a timely reversal. Flawless takedown.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Oh, turned that around and planted them.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
No, get out of there.
Doing their...
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Heading to ringside now.
Oh, man, a callous vicious attack to the knee.
Vicious attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason.
Whoa, countering with a chop block will alter any attack.
Catches the leg. Belly to belly.
That was impressive. Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex.
Time to end this. Hip drop. Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Out of everything under the ring, we're pulling out shovels now? That just makes me sick.
Uh-oh.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Stiff headbutt. And up in harm's way yet again.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Oh, tracking the kendo stick across the head.
Momentum is really on Yokozuna's side.
Charlotte needs to find a way to reverse her fortunes.
Whip back into the ring.
Able to slip away.
Caught with the lariat. Uh-oh. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround. Look at this. This can't be good. Jack. And this is becoming a career-defining matchup.
Certainly one that will be talked about long after the bell rings.
Neck breaker.
Ooh.
Rakes the face to interrupt the offense.
Forks the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
He's able to avoid hand contact. That's Charlotte showing what it means to be the epitome of excellence.
Often imitate Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and
Natural selection. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
Into the barricade. First into the barricade.
And evades the attack. Uh-oh.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Sent straight into the post. Just vicious. Oh, man. Right into the steel steps.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
She knew how to evade that.
There it is. Reversal.